हरे कृष्ण। प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, तो प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, तो प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्णा दंडवत प्रणाम।
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्ण
माता
माता
जी,
जी,
माता
प्रणाम
जी,
माता जी।
दंडवत प्रणाम।
प्रणाम।
हरे
जी।
कृष्ण माता जी, धन्यवाद प्रणाम।
So how was Prabhupada Parents Day celebration? It was yesterday for you all, right? Most of you. Shri Prabhupada's Avirbhav Mahotsav, Vyas Puja. It's on the next day of Janmashtami. So it was yesterday for all of you, right? Most of you in India.
Yes, माता जी।
Did
Yes,
you
ma'am.
offer Pushpanjali? Do you know to offer Pushpanjali to Prabhupada?
Yes, माता जी।
Uh, do you know that, right? One
Yes,
person knows, I guess.
yes माता जी।
I went to Gitanagari to celebrate. It was very nice. All right, so we start. Let's do it. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayaudirayet Nashtaprayasho Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavati Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtaki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th Canto, 11th chapter, verse 13 and 14. All right, I don't know how to make it smaller because English and Sanskrit. Okay. All right, go ahead. Shubharao Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Pranam.
क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुष पुराणा साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरजः परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः समायात्मन्यवधीयमानः यथा निलस्तावरजङ्गमानाम् आत्मस्वरूपेण निविष्ट ईशेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मेदमनु प्रविष्टः। हरे कृष्ण माता।
Thank you. Anjali Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुषः पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरजः परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमायया आत्मन्य अवधीयमानः यथा नीलः स्थावरजङ्गमानाम् आत्मस्वरूपेण दिविष्ट ईशेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मेद्यम अनुप्रविष्टः। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you, Mataji. Madhumai Krishna Kant Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुषः पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरजः परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमायया आत्मनि अवधीयमानः यथा अनिलः स्थावरजङ्गमानाम् आत्मस्वरूपेण निविष्ट ईशेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मेदम् अनुप्रविष्टः। थैंक यू माता जी। हरे
Thank
कृष्ण।
you, Hare Krishna. Chitra Mohini Mataji. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुष पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरज परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमायया आत्मन् अविधीयमानः यथा निलः स्थावरजङ्गमानाम् आत्मस्वरूपेण निविष्ट ईशेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मधम् अनुप्रविष्टः। हरे कृष्ण माताजी।
थैंक यू। हरे कृष्णा। वेंकट नरसिम्हा प्रभु, हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुष पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरजः परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमायाय आत्मन्यवधीयमानः यदा निलः स्थावरजङ्गमानः आत्मा स्वरूपेण निविष्ट ईशेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा यदम अनुप्रविष्टः। हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
थैंक यू। हरे कृष्णा। मधु सोनी माता जी,
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
दंडवत प्रणाम।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुषः पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरजः परेशः नारायणः भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमाय आत्मन्यवधीयमानः यथा नीलः स्थावरजङ्गमानम् आत्मा स्वरूपेण निविष्टयिषेत् एवं पर भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा इदम अनुप्रविष्टः। थैंक यू माता जी। हरे
थैंक
कृष्ण।
यू। विजय कुमारी माता जी, विजय कुमारी माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। ओम नमो वासुदेवाय। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुष पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिर् अजः परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमायात्मनि अवधीयमानः यदा नीलः स्थावरजङ्गमानाम् आत्मस्वरूपिणे निविष्टयीसेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मेदम् अनुप्रष्टविदः। हरे कृष्ण माता जी। थैंक यू माता जी।
थैंक यू। रेवती माता जी, I forgot your initiated name. Can you please say again? हरे कृष्णा। रेवती माता जी, हरे कृष्णा, what is your initiated name again? Galaxy 759 7S9. All right, Prafulla माता जी, go ahead please.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। प्रणाम माता जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुष पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरज परेशः नारायण भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमायायाः आत्मन्य अवधीयमानः यथा अनिलः स्थावर जङ्गमानम् आत्मा स्वरूपेण निविष्टयिषेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मदेम अनुप्रविष्टः। हरे कृष्ण माता जी। थैंक यू माता जी।
रीना
हरे कृष्ण
गुप्ता
माता
माता।
जी।
रेवती माता जी, हरे कृष्णा, what is your initiated name please?
रेवती रसरंगी देवीदासी।
रेवती रसरंगी देवीदासी। हरे कृष्णा माता जी, go ahead please.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। प्रणाम माता जी।
प्रणाम।
ना क्षेत्रज्ञो आत्मा पुरुष पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं जयोति अज परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वयं मया यात्मानि अवधीयमानः यादानिलः सपार जङ्गमानम् आत्मं स्वरूपेण निविष्ट ईसेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्ममेदम् अनुप्रविष्टः। हरे कृष्ण माता जी। थैंक यू
थैंक
वेरी
यू।
वेरी
कृष्ण। रीना गुप्ता माता जी, हरे
हरे
कृष्णा,
कृष्णा माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम माता जी।
दंडवत प्रणाम।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुष पुराण साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरज परेश नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेव स्वमायया आत्मन्यवधीयमान यथा नीलसस्थावर जङ्गमानाम् आत्मस्वरूपेण निविष्ट ईशेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेव क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मे अनुपविष्ट। हरे कृष्ण
Very
माता
nice.
जी।
Thank you. हरे कृष्णा। क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मा पुरुषः पुराणः साक्षात् स्वयं ज्योतिरजः परेशः नारायणो भगवान् वासुदेवः स्वमाययात्मानि अविद्यमानः यथा अनिलः स्थावराजङ्गमानम् आत्मा स्वरूपेण निविष्ट ईशेत् एवं परो भगवान् वासुदेवः क्षेत्रज्ञ आत्मेदम् अनुप्रविष्टः. Kshetragna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Atma, all-pervading, present everywhere. Purusha, the unrestricted controller who has unlimited power. Purana, the original. Sakshat, perceivable by hearing from authorities and by direct perception. Swayam, personal. Jyotihi, manifesting his bodily rays, the Brahman effulgence. Ajaha, never born. Paresha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Narayanaha, the resting place of all living entities. Bhagavan, the Personality of Godhead with 6 full opulences. Vasudevaha, the shelter of everything manifested and non-manifest. Swamayaya, by his own potency. Atmani, in his own self or in the ordinary living entities. Avadhyamanaha, existing as the controller. Yathaha, as much as. Anilaha, the air. Sthavara, of the non-moving living entities. Jangamanam, and of the moving living entities. Atmaswarupena, by his expansion of the supersoul. Nivishta, entered. Ishet, controls. Evam, thus. Paraha, transcendental. Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vasudeva, the shelter of everything. Kshetragna, known as Kshetragna. Atma, the vital force. Idam, this material world. Anupravishta, entered within. Translation by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. There are 2 kinds of Kshetragna, the living entity as explained above, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is explained as follows. It's a very sweet verse. I'll listen with rapt attention. He is the all-pervading cause of creation. He is full in himself and is not dependent on others. He is perceived by hearing and by direct perception. He is self-effulgent and does not experience birth, death, old age, or disease. He is the controller of all the demigods, beginning with Lord Brahma. He is called Narayan and he is the shelter of living entities after the annihilation of this material world. He is full of all opulences and he is a resting place of everything material. He is therefore known as Vasudev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By his own potency, he is present within the hearts of all living entities, just as the air or vital forces within the bodies of all beings, moving and non-moving. In this way, he controls the body. In his partial feature, the Supreme Personality of Godhead enters all bodies and controls them. Purport by His Divine Grace, Prabhupada ki jai. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, verse 15. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritir jnanamapohanam cha. Every living being is controlled by the Supreme Living Being, Paramatma, who resides within everyone's heart. He is the Purusha Avatar who creates this material world. The first Purusha Avatar is Mahavishnu. And that Mahavishnu is the plenary portion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Krishna's first expansion is Baladev, and his next expansion are Vasudev, Sankarshan, Aniruddha, and Pradyumna. Vasudev is the original cause of Brahmajyoti, and the Brahmajyoti is the expansion of the rays of the body of Vasudev. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti shvashesha vashudhati vibhuti bhinnam tad brahma nishkalam ananta ashesha bhutam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. I worship Govinda, the premier Lord, who is endowed with great power. The growing effulgence of his transcendental form is the impersonal Brahman, which is absolute, complete, and unlimited, and which displays the varieties of countless planets with their different opulences in millions and millions of universes. Brahma Samhita, chapter 5, verse 40. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is thus described in Bhagavad Gita. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyaktamurtinaha matsthani sarva bhutani nacha aham teshva vishtitaha. By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I'm not in them. This is a position of the plenary expansion of Krishna as the all-pervading Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Om Agyan Timirandasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamahiyam Dadati Sapadantikam. Hey Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinbandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste. Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishbhanuste Devi Pranamami Haripriya. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakti Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namam Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Pishtaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namne. Namaste Saraswati Deve, Gaurvani Pacharine, Nirvisheshishnavadi, Pashyati Deshatarine. There are two kinds of Kshetrajna, the living entity as explained above, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is explained as follows. He is the all-pervading cause of creation. He is full in himself and is not dependent on others. He is perceived by hearing and direct perception. He is self-effulgent and does not experience birth, death, old age, or disease. He is the controller of all the demigods, beginning with Lord Brahma. He is called Narayan, and he is the shelter of living entities after the annihilation of this material world. He is full of all opulences, and he is the resting place of everything material. He is therefore known as Vasudev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By his own potency, he is present within the hearts of all living entities, just as the air or vital force is within the bodies of all beings, moving and non-moving. In this way, he controls the body. In his partial feature, the Supreme Personality of Godhead enters all bodies and controls them. So nice. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 5th Canto, the Creative Impetus, Chapter 11, which is called as the Bharat is instructing King Rahugan, but basically he's instructing all of us. We are the part of the chapter, towards the end of the chapter actually, where he is explaining the difference between a liberated soul and a conditioned soul. Yesterday we studied that the one kind of Kshetrajna is the Atma, or the conditioned living entity, and is only aware of its own body, is not aware of any other body, and is conditioned by the material modes of nature. What else did we study yesterday? Is conditioned by the three modes of material nature. What else was the quality of a conditioned soul, which is Kshetrajna, which is Krishna? Oh, the ideas. Okay, yeah. The ideas and
soul, when it's controlled by mind,
uh-huh.
it is conditioned. When the soul controls the mind, it is liberated. That's what
Very
we
nice.
said.
I remember you made that point. Yes, I remember. Okay, thank you. So, yes. So the conditioned living entity is only aware of its own particular domain or field of activity, which is its body, and the mind creates many ideas. Mind, which is not in Krishna consciousness, creates many ideas and many avenues of sense gratification, and it goes on multiplying into millions. There is no end. But then there is another Kshetrajna in the same body, and that Kshetrajna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That Kshetrajna is the Kshetrajna, or knowledge knower of the field of activity, which is all-pervading, which is aware of all the bodies, everywhere in the creation, is present as a Paramatma feature in the heart of all living entities, whether they are Sthavar or Janga, or means moving or non-moving. And that Supreme Personality of Godhead, we can hear about him, and then after we hear him, we can realize him by direct perception. He is self-effulgent. He does not experience what a conditioned living entity in a body experiences in the form of birth, death, old age, disease. We are controlled by demigods. He is the controller of the demigods. Okay, and then Brahma Jyoti is his effulgence from his body, from the body of Vasudev feature of Krishna, right? Which is absolute and which has countless millions of universes, which we can't count, floating in its Brahma Jyoti feature. So now this is the first time, basically, when Jad Bharat is actually mentioning about the qualities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He has not really mentioned the Bhagwan feature yet. It's basically the Paramatma feature and the Brahman feature, because it looks like that's what Rahugan was ready for to accept. Right? It's not really like a Bhagwan feature in the form of Krishna, but Paramatma and Brahman feature, he's beginning. It will grow now. And he's trying to explain that how Krishna is also present within us. All of us, as the vital force of air is present in all of us. Like that, Krishna is also present in all of us. And Krishna says in 10th chapter, I'm the life of all that lives. right? Do you remember? I'm the life of all that lives. Do you remember or you don't remember? Bhagavad Gita. I am the life of all that lives. If you don't remember, go back. I don't remember the specific verse, but he says that when he's talking about his 82 opulences in 10th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Okay, now the basic point is that after talking about the dynamics of the mind, which is conditioned by the material modes of nature, also giving a little bit of a bird's eye view of what a controlled mind would look like, he is coming to another aspect of the existence, which is Supreme Personality of Godhead or Bhagwan. Now, if you connect dots that he's following, is it a random talk or is there a connection? To me, it appears that there is a connection, because once he gives the uncontrolled mind is meditating on fulfilling different desires and ideas in the material world, right? Person's clarification. He has said many times, control the mind, because that's the cause for us to be in the conditioned world or in the material world. But now he's giving an object to meditate on for a controlled mind. So far, he did not, he just kept giving principle-based talk that control the mind, because if the mind is not controlled, then we will transmigrate to another body, then we will grow our avenues of sense gratification, then we will have many, many ideas which are not centered around self-realization. But this is the first time he has mentioned, Chet Bharat has mentioned, the controlled mind means which is dependent on Krishna, who is this, or Supreme Personality of Godhead, who has all these qualities. And Prabhupada is explaining us the technicalities in the purport, that Purusha Avatar is in first Purusha Avatar is Mahavishnu, from Mahavishnu, and Mahavishnu is the plenary portion of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Krishna expands into Baladev, which expands into Vasudev, Sankarshan, Aniruddha, and Pradyumna. And Vasudev expands into Brahmajyoti, or is the cause of the Brahmajyoti. So Krishna's plenary portion, Vasudev, gives rise to Brahmajyoti. If I remember correctly, and it has to be double checked, Sankarshan feature is the feature that gives birth to Mahavishnu. And then from Mahavishnu comes Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. And from Garbhodakshaya Vishnu comes Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. And Kshirodakshaya Vishnu is, what is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu? What is your understanding? Paramatma, very nice. So in the heart, the Kshirodakshaya Vishnu is present in our heart individually as Paramatma, which is nothing but part and parcel of or plenary portion of the plenary portion of the plenary portion of the plenary portion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So 4 times. Okay, so basically for a devotee, this is a sense of relief, because we know that a devotee knows that it's never alone. Though the material world makes every attempt to make us feel lonely, okay? To give us these feelings which are in the mode of ignorance. The material world is designed in such a manner that it will, give us these reasons and different combinations and permutations to make us feel like I'm alone, struggling alone. Even though Krishna mentions this in Bhagavad Gita, Prakriti sthani karshati. What is the verse? Prakriti.
Mamaivansho jivaloko.
Mamaivansho jivaloko. 15:7. Yes. 15:7. Yeah. 15 chapter verse 7. So Mam eva ansha jivaloke jiva bhuta sanatanaha. Mam eva ansha jivaloke jiva bhuta sanatanaha.
Manashishthani
Manashishthani prakriti sthani karshati. So prakriti sthani karshati. Karshati means hota hai struggle. Okay. Why is the living entity struggling? Even though it is Mam eva ansha, it's my part and parcel. Krishna is not struggling in the material nature, but a living entity is struggling. Why? Krishna explains. Prakriti sthani karshati. Why? Because it is situated. Sthani means seated or situated. In where? Prakriti, material nature. Because that living entity is situated in the material nature, it is struggling. Okay, so understand it. But he never says that struggle. Yes, there is mention in the Shastras, the struggles alone. But we are technically not alone. The minute we feel like, oh, I am alone, I have nobody, there's nobody to talk to or nothing, we need to understand from the spiritual aspect, because I said that a material problem cannot have a material solution. The spiritual aspect, one way of looking at it is, because I am placed in this material nature, is making every attempt to keep me situated in the material nature by giving me all these ideas from springing from the mode of ignorance. Because spiritual consciousness means I'm always with Krishna. I'm always with Krishna. Krishna is always with me. The only thing is, we cannot tangibly perceive that. You know, I told Nath this time in Vrindavan, I had very good fortune of meeting very nice devotees. So one devotee was explaining that when we go to Dham, like Vrindavan, Mayapur, Nagri, or Jagannath Puri, and go to the Dham, Venkateshwar, there are people everywhere. India is very, like, the devotees everywhere, but they still feel lonely. Okay, they still get affected by the modes of ignorance. But it's a Dham. So I asked why. Because Dham is under spiritual potency. Anyone taking shelter of Dham should be immune. But we don't see that. So Prabhupada was explaining that, you see, these places are in the highest level of mode of goodness. They're the highest level of mode of goodness. Every, regulatory principle is followed there by so many people. We have collective karma, right? So many people are following. So unless and until one is plugged in to a devotional service with full-fledged energy and concentration, one will never be able to cope up with the level of mode of goodness that these places are in. So the person will have to get out, cannot stay. So which was like, my goodness, this is like a vision of a devotee, that how they view the Dham. You see, people get tired. They find it difficult to live in holy places. They find it very austere. But actually, the thing is that we cannot handle that much more of goodness. So point I'm trying to make is that material nature is going to make every attempt to give us these ideas. Basically, it's a test that you are not enough on yourself, you are alone, and you will always be deficient. That's a material nature. The Prakriti Sthani Karshati. Unless and until I situate myself in the Prakriti Sthani or material nature, I will struggle always. So what is the solution? The solution is only in Krishna consciousness, which is actually a very good solution. Okay, it's not that when we plug into Krishna consciousness, all these feelings and everything get like satisfied. The mind gets satisfied. We don't feel like that. We see Prabhupada says Vyasdev still is living in Badrika Ashram. We can't get there. Or Hanumanji is still living alone. So you see, the devotees who are at the highest level of devotional service feel so complete in themselves and so satisfied in their service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead that these kind of small things in the lower modes of nature can't touch them. It just bypasses, can't touch them. For example, Prabhupada gives example, if a doctor is seeing a patient who is infected, the doctor takes precaution, right? They wear gloves, they wear mask, they wear gown, they wear eye protection, right? So even though they are dealing directly with the person who is infected, they don't get infected because they have taken this precaution. Similarly, when we are in fully like real Krishna consciousness from all avenues of our existence, we become immune to these things, and then we can understand that Krishna is always with me and I don't need to worry because I am always taken care of. My only worry is how can I serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's my only worry. There's no other worry. And for that, I need to know who Supreme Personality of Godhead is, and then this verse describes the Brahman and the Paramatma feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, so understand that Jad Bharat is trying to instruct Rahugan that in the heart there's another Kshetragna, which is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which actually is aware of all the hearts, all the living entities, is there with everyone at all times, and is aware of everything in every nook and corner of the universe. So how are we alone? How are we alone? We're not alone. We get the idea, and remember this, Prakriti Sthani Karshati. Unless and until we situate our mind in that Prakriti, we will always be struggling with one thing or the other, one thing or the other, one thing or the other. We'll never be able to figure out these subtle things, you know. We'll never be able to figure out the subtle reasons of why what is happening to me is happening in the first place. We'll always be at the superficial level, always be. But if somebody is really serious, then Krishna wants to reveal things. Krishna wants us to get in touch with the devotees. Krishna wants us to get in touch with the acharyas, with the scriptures, with the holy name. He wants us to. But do we want to? Is the reason, is the question. I think I'll stop here. Any questions, reflections, realizations, corrections, or complaints? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much for such a nice explanation, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you.
Dhananjay Pranam. I don't know who's speaking. Okay, go ahead, Mataji. Vijay Kumari Mataji, go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. We understand what you have told. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, in 10.22, Krishna says, I am the living force of in every living
10.22.
entity.
I'm
Yes.
the life of all that lives.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. This is my encyclopedia.
Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam Viddhi Partha Sanatanam. Is it that one, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Vedanam samvedosmi, devanasmi vasava, indriyanam manaschasmi, bhutanam asmi chetana.
And in living beings, I'm the living force. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Okay.